Hello again. Today we will be talking about a concept called slope-intercept form, and I'm going to show you a specific way that I teach my students to remember this because it is a very important part of the CAHSEE, and it'll help you on graphs like these two types of questions. So let's go to begin with 94 here. On this question, they're asking you to identify the equation that corresponds to this line. Well, the equation for slope-intercept form, just in case you don't remember it, okay, slope-intercept form is pretty simple. Y equals mx plus b. Now, I've come up through a couple years of teaching here a specific way to remember this, and it's a bit unorthodox, but my students seem to remember it. And here's how I remember it. It's your mama's ex-boyfriend, and each portion of this just corresponds. Y is your, mama's is M, X is the ex, and B is the boyfriend. And that's kind of how you should try to remember it. And the boyfriend here corresponds to the intercept, and the M here is the slope, and the X and the Y, those are just my X and Y coordinates. So let's go ahead and try and apply that here to our new question. First, the boyfriend, that is the intercept. So the first question is, where does the boyfriend live? Well, the boyfriend, the y-intercept, lives at 3. So what you would do here is put 3 in for B. The second part is they want to know what is the slope. And the slope is where mama lives. And mama would live however many houses over. So in this case, she would live one house up 1. And then the run would be 1. So one house up and over 1 over 1, the rise over run would be 1 over 1, and then you would just fill in the rest. Notice that the y and the x don't change. You just bring this down, and 1 over 1 is the same thing as just 1x plus 3. And again, that 1 is just an invisible one, just like all of these have here. So really they're just looking for the correct intercept, which would be C. Okay, so for the next question, same type of deal. This time they gave us the equation and they're looking for the graph. So we just kind of work our way backwards. First, again, set up your equation here, your mama's ex-boyfriend there. Where does the boyfriend live? Well, the boyfriend lives at 2. So on all of these graphs, you need to look for 2. There's 2, 2, 2, and 2, and as you can tell just by plotting the intercept or the boyfriend right away, you can tell that your answer will not be A and will not be B. That gives you a nice way to just, even if you just got rid of those, you 50% chance they're not getting this correct. Then the second part here is, let's look for the mama. The mom again is the slope, the rise over run. We're looking for a rise over run of 1 over 2, so you need to go up 1 and then run 1, 2. And if you could tell here, it misses the line there, so it cannot be C. Therefore, your answer must be D, but we want to be correct here, so I'm going to try up 1, run 1, 2, and it fits perfectly there. So the correct answer is D. And again, this is just something you would write down on a cheat sheet of sorts. Okay, your mama's ex-boyfriend is just a way to remember this equation because there are going to be many equations to remember. Simple there.